What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. All right, accept cookies. I love cookies. I accept all cookies. What's up? Asturbate's here, the man, the myth, the legend. You should be an honorary founder. All right, the World Senior Sicily fundraiser up to 672.34 thanks to Asserbate, the latest donor. I've been very lucky to have a lot of supporters here on the stream. All right, today we're playing Rapid Chess. Friday, Fast Rapid, 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. I surprised you guys by only being 5 minutes late today. All right, puzzles. I hate puzzles. Oof. There's no mate here. This is stupid. Did this like mate in 2? It's not quite mate in 2. Check. Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh, that's weird. What? Well, there's a rook on f1. There's a rook on f3. I mean, something to do with that rook on f3. Headacheville. Oh no, no. Husky's like... He's like... What do you call it? It's a trap. It's a trap. The first challenger I get is 2578. Okay. 2256 or 2578. Dude, he's gonna be 2700 soon. Jeez, dude. Must be like crushing titled players. Check. King f7. 95 is mate. It's not mate, but it will be. I don't know. This is stupid. Alright, I'm out of here. Next, I'm going to play Zen chess first because he's not 2578. Alright, we don't play with 2578 when I just woke up. Why do they always ambush me? That was the word I was trying to remember. Ambush, you know? I'm getting ambushed by 2600s all the time. Alright, I've been playing e4 mostly lately. Let's see if Zen chess is around, because he might have expected not to be first. But I guess you guys can't see my challenge list unless you're watching the stream, and even then it's like hidden. I should move the donation bar. It's too far over. Or maybe I should move the board. Window capture doesn't work. Why does that not work, dude? It doesn't work. I can't move it. It's so strange. I don't understand. When I'm like live, it won't move anything. I don't understand. Or what if I try to move the donation ticker? No, donation goal. Can that move? That can move. The donation goal can move, but for some reason the window capture doesn't move. Really weird, man. Alright. Anyway. I just wasted a minute there. It's cool. I'm just thinking, alright, we're gonna play knight f3. Last time I played the lame bishop c4. We're not gonna do that again. I like this knight c3 business. And then the question is, what next? Alright, bishop e5 check. e5 variation? No. Alright, let's play the knight orf. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know any theory, you know, my problem here. I don't know any theory. Under no circumstances should you play fast if you have a winning position. Exactly. Polly. All right. Polly want a cracker. Okay, so there's two primary defenses here for black. Knight on bd7 and b5. It's weird. Zen chess transposes, which most Nidorf players don't do. He transposes to like a classical Sozin, which is unusual for the Nidorf players, typically. Alright. Anyway, I haven't studied this in 20 years, but it's cool. So, f4, castle. You can never go wrong with castling. Normally in the Sozin we're castling kingside, unless you're playing the Velimirovich. Velimirovich is a crazy dude, huh? He plays the Black Mardemer, the Danish Gambit, the Goring Gambit, all kinds of stuff like that. What a maniac. Not too many like credible grandmasters would play that kind of stuff. I played a Black Mardemer yesterday, you know, just for fun, and of course there was like a Velimirovich game. Because who else would play the Black Mardemer? Okay. Mainline Fischer Sozin. You know, I never really feel like sure about the move order. I played this a lot with black, you know. Never quite feels right about the timing with bishop e3 and f4. We can try to do without bishop e3. King h1. This diagonal is obviously quintessential. Chat paused to scroll. Good morning. 18 messages. Sladgie Playing with odds. I mean, just waking up in the morning is odds. You come here to chew bubblegum. No, I mean, playing against me, I'm automatically giving odds. ABC, FIGM. I just woke up like an hour ago, and it's not a matter of really like waking up. It's like my chest brain takes like hours to start functioning. So, all right. I have definitely played this position with both colors. Going back to the 80s with both colors, literally. I didn't play e4, but I used to play this even in Blitz. I remember studying this opening. Fischer Sozin. Bieber Chrysler. I just am not a morning person. But I was trying to fix something on the stream. That's why I'm down a minute. I wanted to fix the board, but for some reason there's some bug where the window capture on my screen won't move. A lot of people make the mistake of taking with the queen here, but that allows like knight to g4. You have to take with the bishop. b5 is main line. I think we might have played this a long time ago. e5 is main line. Kasparov short. What was it? Short Kasparov? Oh, goody. That was a good match. All right, now a3. Can I play a3? It's probably bad. You have to do this, right? It's supposed to be okay for white. But I've never really been a big fan of this line. Sometimes there's tactics on this diagonal. But black would have to probably make like a significant mistake for that to happen. This is like all been analyzed. I keep thinking Spassky somehow. Did Spassky Fischer play this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they played. Could they have played? No, Spassky would normally. I mean, he would normally play the closed Sicilian and stuff. Well, not always. Yeah, I don't know. Fischer would play both colors. Actually, how did Fischer play the black side of the Sozin against his own favorite system? There was Spassky Fischer game. Yeah, I thought so. There, my opponent is informing me. I thought so. Yeah, this has all been played a million times, and like, there was, I think there was a New in Chess yearbook about it, a yearbook article, or what do you call it? Like, yeah, a yearbook article. Yearbook? No. New in Chess years ago did some article on this line. But all of my knowledge is 20 years old. It's just really sad. All right. No time to study. Okay, so you're supposed to take. You're supposed to take. And then what? And then what? You're supposed to take, and then what? You're supposed to take and play Queen G5. That's the main line. That's Fischer, because Fischer short Fischer, whatever. So Queen C7, I don't know about. It looks like bad idea because of F7. Aren't you like just walking into knight takes F7 or rook F7? Knight F7. Knight F7, Queen C6. Queen G4. I don't know. What do I know? I never faced Queen C7. Autocorrect. But that's a disturbing move. He just quickly responded with knight C5. Okay, I'm out prepared maybe. Wow, it's like a pawn sacrifice. Is this a bluff? Knight D6. Rook F1. I don't know. I don't see what else to do. Bishop takes C5. Bishop takes C5. Looks lame. Wow, that's weird. Okay, I mean, I admit I don't know what I'm doing. Second thoughts about knight F7 now. Wow, you just do that, knight C5. Could I have played rook takes F7 instead? Bishop g7, queen takes d1, rook takes f1 check. Why am I trying to calculate tactics here? That's a really bad idea. Equal but not equal. It's unequal equality. Sanchez has been watching for a while. Talking about eons. I'm not super thrilled about this decision of mine to play queen g4. But it does protect g2. Which is really important. The position should be equal. But I have to contend, like, I really don't understand, like, this, like, did you blunder, or this is actually, like, a line? I had rook takes f7, which was my first choice, but then I, like, dismissed it because of something stupid. Maybe rook f7 was legit. Rook f7, bishop e6, bishop d6, pawn d6, queen d6, bishop takes f7 check, king takes. I mean, I'm afraid I'm going to end up down material there. I was afraid if I did rook takes f7, my protection of f7 would get undermined at some point. You know, the knight would get knocked out. I would end up losing a piece. That's why I took with the knight. I've never faced queen c7, so my assumption is there's something wrong with it. An OG. There's an OG. Yeah, Zencha should practically be, you know, candidate for VIP. Antonio Morales, though, has a special... He has a special distinction, and that's why he's a VIP. He's played an enormous amount of games here on the stream. So, record holder in terms of games played against me. He's granted VIP status. The sneaky bishop c6. Hi guys. How are things in Sicily coming along? Cooking. Well, the good thing about being in Sicily is that you're not in Maui, I guess. Man, what about the doctor? We had a viewer from Hawaii. What was his handle again? But I don't know, like, where he lived in Hawaii. He hasn't been on in ages. No one dares? I don't know who the record holder is. I think it's still you, I would assume. I feel like I'm, like, retreating. Not really sure what the plan is here for either side. It looks like it should be a Mexican standoff. Let's ask Nedog. Nedog, where did the term Mexican standoff originate from? Why am I blockading with the bishop? Because it's the normal piece to blockade with? Oh, okay. He's trying to kill me now, which I really don't appreciate. Whoa. Oh, you had that move. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to play rook g6 or something. Build the wall. Draw, draw. I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable, like, pretty much the game, and I think I'm worse now because of that passed pawn. But I don't know, maybe it's just a draw. Dude, what happened there? I have no idea. But it involves two people pointing guns at each other. It might be more than two. For some reason, I always thought, like, Mexican standoff was like a kind of like two armies facing off against each other rather than individuals. I don't know why I had that perspective. So what happened here? You got lucky? You forgot the line. Yeah, but this has apparently been played. No, I mean, I think I'm glad you forgot the line, because this is interesting, man. Everybody knows bishop takes d6 and queen g5. But actually, this is, like, unusual. He forgot the line, but he happened to play, like, Stockfish's #1 move. Like, are you serious, bro? I've heard, like, parties. I've heard, you know, like, kind of like stories before, but the I forgot the line thing sounds like a, it sounds like, humorous, posthumous making up of things. He knew the line, but he just doesn't want to admit it and give away his preparation. So this is a freaking variation. Oh my god. But the only games are correspondence games. Check that out. Radha Hannes, the great Mark Noble, Charan O'Hara, of course that's a well-known grandmaster. So secretly Zen Chess has been like studying the freaking correspondence base. And I played the Unbelievable Novelty thinking he made a mistake. Oh my god. So knight f7 was disappointing. Oh my god, this has never been played because computers don't play knight takes f7 because they know it's only a draw. And all these games were played by computers. I mean, under the guise of correspondence chess, which is basically computer chess. Sorry, computer correspondence people. Man, knight f7, I assumed it's a mistake. Wow, it's just not enough. It's actually better for black. So rook f7 doesn't work at all, right? Yeah, rook f7, bishop takes e6. Yeah, this is the problem he's taking here. That's what I thought. But at least my calculation is good. Rook f2 is the best move. Man, well, we learned something. So apparently, though, you might have better here. You should just take. Wow. No, I mean, I guess, Zen just didn't study the sidelines. Just the computer variations. The computers don't play rook takes f7. I mean, they don't play knight takes f7, so he didn't bother to study that line. Bishop takes, knight takes e5. Holy shit. This is an amazing variation. Look at this. Queen h5. I don't know if I would have navigated this. Bishop f6, bishop f7 check, knight f7, bishop takes f6, obviously check, king h1. It's all forced. Here it looks like black's better. I would assume black's like better. The computer is not freaking out with like +3 for black. And then I have to of course sacrifice the rook, and it's draw by perpetual check. Or not. No. No perpetual check, Jesus. Yeah, I couldn't find that. There's no perpetual check. It's a perpetual check here. This is all forced. King takes, queen c6 check, king h3, queen h6 check, and obviously it's a draw. Queen h4, anyone can see that. Because obviously it's all a forced draw. Knight takes f7, but you reacted with knight c5, which is the second best move, and it's a nice gut reaction. It's enough, it's enough. It's a nice shot. I mean, I thought, like, this must have been, oh man, he's got some preparation. And then I realized I'm not better anymore. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad game, really, except we both had some kind of freak win. I had a freak win. First, you had a freak win, where I blundered bishop c5 because of e3. Oh man, never unblockade the pawn. Never get out of the boat. So I did a blunder, and then you did a blunder. I'm winning with queen b8. Ah, the wonders of time pressure. But it should have been a draw all the way. All right, I guess I'll play Husky now. I've had my warm-up game. Yeah, a while ago I was wondering, like, why do I bother, like, why don't I just play knight f6 against knight f3? I used to play this all the time. And then for some reason I stopped, because I started playing the stupid symmetrical English, which sucks anyway. So it's kind of like, well, why did I ever bother playing, like, c4 knight f6? Why did I stop playing knight f6 against knight f3 and c4 is the question, and I don't have an answer. I'm just like, oh, okay. I just stopped it. The video was great. All right. I went a little long on that Zen chess, but that's what I do. I don't know, thanks. I'm glad it's good. Glad it's good. It's hard to know, how things seem to other people, I thought it was okay. I'm happy if you're happy. I enjoyed the games, though. You played some interesting games. It was my pleasure. All right, what do I normally play again? A6. This is weird. Do I usually play A6 that early? That's what I used to do, I think. I sort of quit playing the hedgehog, but I never really officially quit. So Zen Chess, interesting game, man. We learned something there. Mexican Standoff was the title of a story written in 1876. When I research Mexican standoffs, I like to ask Mexicans. If I want to find out about an Alaskan standoff, I'll ask an Alaskan, Okay. What are we doing? Oh. Yeah, this is always like very similar to the Queen's Indian. It reminds me of the Queen's Indian. I mean, I guess we always want to do this. And I might have already played this game with Husky once. I used to play Wow, I mean, that feels like a mistake. It's like too good to be true, though. It's too good to be true. I have b5 or d5 with the knight unprotected on c3, but it must be some sort of trap. Is Mr. Coffee here yet? He's still sleeping? So if d5, bishop f4, e5, knight takes d5, d5, bishop f4, e5, bishop g5, pawn takes d4, bishop f6, pawn f6, knight takes d5 with a piece sack. Or I can play b5, b5, bishop f4. I mean, b5 seems like kind of more fundamental. But it's also risky. I mean, I'm not developed, you know? I'm not developed. I mean, normally, like, when I've been white, like, queen a4 might actually be a transposition to a queen's Indian. Literally. It's an awkward square for the queen, as I know very well. So, check. Ah. Queen d3. That's a square. That's a square. That's the square. The moment of truth. Truth. Truth social. We really need Mr. Coffee here. Dr. Coffee. No, it's nice to have a good game, Zen Chess. That was cool. I didn't know Queen C7 was even a line. I mean, look at the games. There's like 15 games. Everyone else plays the other line. That is a historic line. It's an historic line because both Kasparov and Fischer played that line with black, so everyone just follows that. But it looks like the correspondence players are onto your Queen C7. But no one has picked it up. But I mean, the bottom line is that honestly, super honestly, like the Sozin is just not, it's just not popular. People don't play the Sozin much. It's just not that great, I think, honestly. So its heyday has passed, and ultimately it doesn't really matter, you know, like at the highest levels no one's playing the white side of the Sozin. Here I have Queen b7 check. It's an interesting option. Interesting option. Again, we are behind in development. If I take... Normally I would like an endgame, but this particular one, the B file alarms me. My lack of development. Weaknesses on the queen side, etc. No, that looks like, oh, I'm in an endgame with a better structure if I trade queens, but he has stuff like knight a4 coming in here, the b file. Any of my bishop moves seem to get hit. Bishop c5, knight b3. I think it might not be that good for black. Now, knight c6 is no good. I guess bishop e7. I mean, d5 is a move, but he has queen a4 check. I guess I should seriously consider d5. It is kind of fundamental. d5, queen e4 check. Then what? Knight d7? See, I don't know what way to play this. I feel like bishop e7 was safer, but it would let him play e4, you know? Do I really want to let him play e4? You're finding yourself losing skills because of excessive use of computer and analysis. Morales. Uh-huh. Well, you're not playing on the stream as much. That's why you're losing skills. You used to play me all the time, and you're never here. Also because I'm getting older. I still say... Okay, I'm losing my vision slowly, and I'm like... My brain has brain fog. But most of the problem with getting older is the responsibilities we accumulate. He didn't play queen a4. It's a surprise to me. I thought it was much more active than the game. I mean, white could slowly drift into a slightly worse position here. 97 or bishop. Either or. This looks like a more balanced move. Balancing development between my king side and the queen side. Hey, you could go g4. I dare you to play g4. No, don't do g4. Yeah, I made a analysis video with Zen Chess's games, which I was supposed to do a long time ago. I kept procrastinating it. That was good. I had some free time yesterday. It's rare. All right, guys, it's Friday. We're gonna play as many games as we can till Mr. Coffee shows up. I've got challenges from Morales, Miro, bishop anywhere. Bishop a3 looks like plausible idea. It's an anti. Man, bishop a3 b4. This move is really dangerously placing my bishop in an exposed position, but I'm not sure it's really that dangerous. The sensible thing to do would be bishop e7. I don't know. I'm a little bit like... I would say this is like strategically greedy to play bishop a3. You know, LPDO. But we're glad to get out of there. Whew. I don't like having my king in the center against Husky. We had nice thematic games here today. Wow. Wow, bro. Knight c5. What about bishop b2 and take? This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Wow. I guess when looking for bishop b2, looking for Bobby Fischer. He's got to trade queens. Well, he could take with the pawn, actually. It's ugly. But rook takes allows knight c5. So if f5, rook e2. So I can't win material. Knight c5. He has these weird defenses. Weird defenses. Ooh, bro. I don't know what to do. Another dynamically balanced game where we'll probably each make like one blunder and then draw. Morales, thanks. So what? My video on Sanchez's games? He put it on his OnlyFans channel. Oh, you thought it was a chess video. Yeah, my bad. No. Right. Let's see. How about knight f6, man? You know what? Oh, shit! He can take my knight and double my pawns. Alright, it's a draw. I have an Uber knight on d5. Thanks, Morales. 200 bits for the OnlyFans channel. Husky's fast. He's 2578. Fast and good. Yeah, Zen Chess. Hollywood Access tape. Grab him by the pawns. I could pin you. Pin you and win you. I like f5. Putting my pawns on the correct color. It's probably a draw, man. I mean, everything's a draw, right? Chess is a draw. The thing was, I almost had wins tactically in this game, but I keep looking. Everything I look at, he has some answer for. Like rook d8, rook d2. Yeah, exactly. We'll have rook c2. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to place your pawns on the opposite color of your bishop in endgames such as this. A lot of people get it wrong, you know. It's like, oh, I want to make sure my bishop can protect my pawns. But it's a complementary thing, you know, like my pawns control the white squares and my bishop controls the dark squares. And there's two different color complexes on the board, you know, so we want to control them both. I mean, that's ideally the goal here, right? Control both color complexes because they both exist, you know. This is equal. I don't think I really have an advantage, despite, like, technically the bishop being a better piece than a rook. The pawn structure isn't anything special. If I had a queenside majority instead of him, you know, I think, like, if the pawn structure was reversed with my bishop versus knight, I have a kingside majority that I can't really use for much of anything. Do I have rook c2 now? Oh. You had that move. Wonderful. Wait, what? Am I lost yet? It's really weird that he didn't go 95. Now he goes 95. Now I can use my kingside majority. So I guess the bishop shows his superiority. Although I'm not sure it's enough for anything. What about h4? Unclear. What a battle. Battle bots. I don't have to go to the square. But sure. Ooh, that's a neat idea you got there. I don't know, man. I give up. He's unbeatable. He's unbeatable. Oh, I previewed that. Are you serious? You're serious? Oh my god. Didn't want to draw. Obviously. It's all under control, folks. Everything's completely under control. He never let it get out of control. Isn't that just amazing? Isn't that just amazing? The way he could just get back in time after Eschewing a draw there in an unwinnable position. He still makes a draw with ease after 60 moves. King e4, why? Why not? Because he could. Then he didn't play 95. That was the only thing I didn't understand in this game. I'm like millimeters from losing here. I mean, I feel like I'm lost after 95. I'm getting mated. I have to play bishop e7. Can't believe it. Yeah, I played h6. I'm not lost. Holy shit. He played a4. That was the computer move. I thought I was screwed after this. This is so awkward for black. For some reason, I forgot my pawn was attacking, my rook was attacking his pawn. I made a serious blunder. Okay, he had it even stronger there. This is better for white. Wow. Still a draw, probably. Oh, I was lost at one point. Yeah, he had 95 right away. Wow, that's weird. That's weird. I mean, the point is like 95, rook c7, b4, which we both missed. That's a cute variation. Lucky save. Hi, I'm an advanced AI with a very slow learning rate. Would you like to ask me more questions? Yeah, it was a great game. All right. Miro. The Mexican standoff is 3 people? Oh, that's like when someone pulls a gun on one guy and then it's like the movies where then the other guy pulls the gun on him. All right. I have to bust the anti-Miralles system. Anti-Miralles. 3 or more. Ménage à trois. What am I trying to do here? Force Hayes Miro to play an open Sicilian that he doesn't play? Or something like that? Is that the idea? Or closed Sicilian? Whatever. I tried to play like this with white too. I kind of like it. I don't like these b5 things. I just don't really buy it, you know. The early b5 crap. It's a little risky. I can play knight c6, but then what? I can play knight c6. I can play knight c6 and then maybe like knight f6, and then, I mean, then e5 is a little early, so he has to castle. But then what do I do? I mean, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on like d5 or something. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, no, I think I've played this with white, probably. Unknowingly. G5, G3, B5 is really risky. Well, I mean, in a sense, like playing passively is risky too. in a weird sort of way. Um, the worst is like when you do just the passive sort of hedgehog here and have no counterplay. D5 D5 is possible. Maybe it should be played. Take castles. Yeah. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. Screw it. You probably played like this, Morales. In summary, everything is risky. It's risky to play passively. It's risky to play. No, not everything. I think the point is you have to find like a medium path, like a. But I'm trying to find the path that's like safe and not too passive. Um, I feel like I had some game and looked at this with the engine with white. There are possibilities for black to get really sort of crazy here with bishop g4. What's the deal with that? Well, I really need to get my king side developed. Pawn takes pawn, knight takes, knight f6, castles, bishop g4, rook e1 check, bishop e7. Or bishop g4 right away. Bishop g4 right away. h3. Bishop takes f3. I don't know. I never played this before with black. I don't know. It seems like it should be okay. But at the same time, it's tricky. I don't really want to take on d4 and release the tension. a6 is looking really dubious. That's the problem here. I even talked about this. I was talking about playing g3 against the O'Kelly. I mean, it's a good idea. So how can I play in a way that like makes a6 make sense? What? How does a6 help me? I avoid knight b5 and bishop f4. Where is this a6 move going to really pay dividends? I just don't know. I could just play knight f6. I think this is more forcing. I wanted to play bishop g4 here. Then he goes like queen d3. Bishop g4 might be a mistake. Everything's a mistake. Getting out of bed in the morning is a mistake. I'm playing the Tarash, basically. The Tarash is a mistake. Whatever. a6 will come in handy later if it's like bishop f4. Then I'm really glad I played that. Because knight b5 would be pretty annoying. The question is, does Hey It's Miro have an idea how to play the white side of the Tarash? I mean, it's technically not the white side of the Tarash because his pawn is on c2 instead of e2. But that's the only difference in the position. You just played the Tarash where you moved your e-pawn to the c file. Piece configurations are exactly the same. Black's position is exactly the same. You gonna sack the exchange on e7? I like your f2 square after rook e1. It's nice and weak. That looks like a ripe weak point to exploit with the rook on e1. Internalizing. Putting ideas in his head. Instilling fear. in the opponent. Sowing doubts. That's what we're trying to do. Now I'm awake though. You know, I was like really groggy this morning. But after the coffee and two good games, two exciting draws, we okay. So what if I said BFD? You gonna sack the exchange on E7? Don't give him the idea. You know he's gonna want to do it. If I hadn't said anything, he never would have thought of it. Rook E7, HG5. I could do that. No problem. Rook E7, Knight E7. Bishop F6, pawn takes. He's really going to do it now, because I suggested it. Nedog knows you should definitely play the moves I suggest. Ask any Mexican. Enough of the Mexican jokes. Desi Arnaz is Ricky. You're watching I Love Lucy again? Asterby spends his days watching Price is Right and I Love Lucy reruns. It's like my childhood all over again. Alright, dude. Yes, Rook takes E7 is a move. Play it, whatever, I don't care. Rook E7, Queen E7, Knight D5. What the... Knight takes C6 ideas. Oh. Well, that's a neat move. Okay. I don't know. It has to go. So what is this? I lost a pawn? Wow. Damn, dude. That's a pretty impressive combo you got there. That was a nice combo you've got there. That's a mighty nice combo. He spent like 2 minutes calculating. I can't believe it works. And I can't believe my plan to like get him to sack the exchange. I can't believe he resisted the impulse like exchange sack and came up with like a correct like 7-move combination that wins a pawn. Why is everyone that I play like master level? Morales, your challenge disappeared. There are still some weak points of White's position, so I'm not sure Black is necessarily lost, but I don't like my position. I will say that. So I'm down a pawn, but you know, one pawn is not necessarily enough to win. We have some counterplay. It's a little hard for him to get his A rook in the game. Good morning, Netog. I like how your computer, like, you start your computer, your device needs to restart to install updates. Select the time to restart. I like how that comes up when, you literally started your computer like an hour ago. Can anyone, Mr. Coffee, Netog, you're like a computer guy. If it needed to install updates, then why the heck didn't it do it before I started it an hour ago? It was only an hour ago. Like, seriously, why does it, why do they do that? It just happened to come out like this very minute? Like, really? I think it's a conspiracy theory. Doesn't it always seem to be like that? Like, you start your computer, and then 30 minutes later, you have to restart it because there's some kind of update. Not like 6 hours later. I mean, like 30 minutes after you start the computer. I don't know, man. I think it's Illuminati. Guys, by the way, if you have a Facebook account, try the Illuminati challenge. Okay, make a Facebook post and then write like Illuminati in the Facebook post, and you're gonna get all kinds of weird and creepy people coming to your Facebook post. It's kind of disturbing. That's the Illuminati. I've got like Nigerian scammers and really suspicious like women trying to contact me since I innocently like wrote the word Illuminati in a Facebook post. I I, I challenge you guys to try the same. If nothing else, it's a fun experiment. Just don't fall for a romance scam or the Nigerian like mining scam. I guess the point is that people who believe in conspiracy theories like the Illuminati are more likely to fall victim to online scams. So they make great targets. Scammers just like search for people who believe in the Illuminati. I'm like, why are these random people like commenting on my post? That's, I guess, a good reason not to make your post public. I never really cared since I don't have any friends. I think they play chess. No. No, not even like chess players. I mean, my friends play chess. Oh, yeah. The few friends that I have, some of them play chess. But I'm not like one of those people, I hate the people who collect Facebook friends. Um, I mean, I don't hate them, but it's just sort of like dumb, I think. This position could get rather sharp. But Hasmir can lose any position. He specializes in losing good ones. Wow. Nothing could possibly go wrong around here. Bishop e4. Miracle on the Hudson. You know what? Your bishop is pissing me off, dude. I've had about enough of that. I think I was lost for a minute there. Captain Obvious, the OG, has spoken. Alright. Yeah, wow. I mean, nice play. That was like an acrobatic act by White that he gets freaking advantage here. Oh my god, bishop e4. It's like a goddamn miracle. Wow. He should have played a4 right away. So he made a mistake. We made a bunch of mistakes here. And I'm like lost now. Wow. That's nice technique until a point. Wow. And then I was like losing a bishop, basically. Yeah, I'm done. So draw, draw, loss, loss. Wow. No inaccuracies. Go big or go home. Hayes Mirror played the whole game with no inaccuracies? Seriously? How many moves was this game? 35 moves? 35 moves, 0 inaccuracies. 1 mistake and 2 blunders. 99% accuracy. That can't be right. Alright, come on. This has to be hanging or something. Dude, seriously. 0 inaccuracies. 1 mistake and 2 blunders. Like, my play is human. It's like 4 inaccuracies, 1 mistake. He has like 0 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 2 blunders. So you never make a tiny mistake, ever? It's more normal to have, like, my breakdown than his. No, I don't make tiny mistakes. I just make big ones. This variation sucks for black. Wow. D6 sucks too. So the whole line sucks. The whole line sucks. Yeah, Morales is like b5 is risky, but we gotta freaking play b5. Because a6 is too slow. It's just too freaking slow. I've got to play b5. Everything else is like passive. Gotta play b5. Now you know. All right. Now I get the same game again. So that's awesome. Wow, we have 13 viewers on lichess. What the heck? Chess Dory. Alright, whatever, dude. Can I break my puzzle streak? Alright. Yeah, I don't understand why people don't care about, like, real chess. I don't understand. They'll buy into anything. They believe in the Illuminati. We're not selling any Illuminati here. This is just real chess with real people who play chess well. Morales. All right, enough of the Sicilians today, huh? No? If I play weird openings, he'll get angry. You don't want to make him angry. I don't know why I enjoy torturing myself by playing the Caro Khan. Oh, Morales wasn't around here. Ah, I should have played my other line against him. Wait, did I try the A6, knight F6, the A6 Pribble against you yet? I don't know what to call it. Wait, were you here when I started playing knight F6, like D6 and A6? I can't remember if Morales has played any games since I sort of stopped doing it. I did it for a couple weeks and yeah, this is cool. The idea is B5. No, maybe. Modified Aliakin. The only thing is, like, okay, Morales doesn't play the four pawns. Like, I wouldn't want to play this variation maybe against someone who played the four pawns. But against a player who doesn't play the four pawns attack, you know, I'm not even sure it's like White's best line anyway, but we're getting him to play like a setup he doesn't normally play. Essentially. I mean, so knight c6 was the wrong move? Yeah, apparently. It's... Well, d5 is a bad move, and knight c6 is not the best. I mean, it looks like b5 is the best, and it's the only way that black can play actively. I'll have to refresh my knowledge on that. Because it's a good line to avoid all kinds of different move orders. Oh my god. Can you say hypermodernism? I don't believe this move, bro. Sorry. I don't think that's a good move. I'm not buying this. E6. Again, go big or go home. Okay, maybe d5's not terrible, but objectively, I think it's fundamentally flawed. Making my hypermodernism great again. Bijak. Who? How's the Golden Lovag going? Is it over yet? I don't want to take with the pawn. I mean, that wasn't the point. The Iran... I'm sorry, my Hungarian is like almost as bad as my English. The Arain Lovag. Arain Lovag, bro. The Golden Horse. Is the Golden Horse finished yet? Right. So, oh my god, dude. The tournament you just played in, it's Golden Horse in Hungarian. Golden Knight, whatever, Golden Knight. Sorry, Golden Knight. Maybe the horse threw him off. It's hard to differentiate between horses and knights. Um, hmm. Oh, like a week ago. Okay. Yeah, Sweat Adalik put up a lot of pictures on Facebook, but I didn't know like when it was like when it was finished or not. I wasn't really following closely. Do I want to take this pawn? Yeah, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? What else would I do? Fundamentally, I have e6. Actually, e6 is a kick-ass move. Undermining your center. What center? e6. e6 is the bomb. Bomba. Bomba move. That's the bomba move. Hypermodernism in Action. A new book by International Master Sladgie. We have to destroy the enemy center. Artificial moves like bishop f5 will only lead to trouble. I'm threatening knight takes pawn. If you let him like hold that d pawn and keep it there, then the problems start. He's like trying to like go for something serious here with bishop c4. But I mean, the thing is, I can take, and my queen is protected, so there's no pin or anything. I mean, you gotta respond. You've got to respond. You can't just ignore it. So there's nothing fancy he can do here. I mean, just another draw, boys and girls. Uber driver would love this position. Trade off all the central pawns and get a symmetrical drawn position. That's what I set out to do when I play like, 1 c6 and 2 knight f6. My goal is to get a dead draw. That's the whole idea here. But I mean, seriously, if I don't, if I don't release the tension here, I'm gonna be in trouble. Now bishop f4 is a pretty nasty threat, so I think this needs to go. Oh. Wow, that hurts. He's trying to allow a trade of queens. Threatening queen f7. Oh, brother. Weird hallucinations. Bishop e6, he won't fall for it. I have queen b4 check. I mean, honestly, I'm totally fine. What would a computer play now? Knight d7? Knight c6. Classical chess is too hard. I'm probably going to be like facing some of those little kids. I don't know. I'm really sorry you didn't beat that 2200. That was a good chance for you, Schumacher. What's the problem? Like your concentration flags, like halfway in? I blame it on like modern society and mobile phones and stuff. If you were like stranded on a desert island for a couple of years, you could be a good chess player. I mean, you have the brain, you know, you just don't have the concentration. All right, will Morales go for the hyper boring technical bishop takes c6 or something else? I mean, I'm partial to the two bishops here. I have no question that I'm absolutely fine in this position. One slight pawn structure weakness, not really a problem. Like, what happens on bishop b4 check? Like, nothing special. I don't know. Is it even a good move for me? Ironically, I can play a5. e5 is interesting. c5, rook b8. So many possibilities. The possibilities are endless. I have unlimited possibilities here, but I really didn't want to trade bishops. If you don't want to trade bishops, then don't trade bishops. Bishop e7. I don't want to trade bishops and like give him a good king. I'd rather play like a5 or rook b8 if I'm going to trade bishops. You know, probably something like rook b8, bishop takes bishop, rook takes. Certainly not bad. I'm not going to give him like his king on c3 in an ending where, you know, it's sheltered on the c file and he has like chances to play for a win. And now I have a threat. Hey, if you're just subscribed, basically the golden rule is usually that you want to keep the two bishops. But I kept looking at the position and thinking like, okay, if I play, probably bishop b4 check was actually a mistake, by the way. Okay, castle's queenside. I underestimated this. What I wanted to say was, though, if I pull the bishop back to e7, he has like bishop c3, and his bishop's just too good there. I made a mistake, probably even playing bishop b4 check, ironically. My best move was probably something completely other. Like, I think I should have played like bishop e6, probably, and constructed what Hikaru calls the wooden shield with bishop d5. That would have allowed me to keep the bishops on the board as well. It's not too late for the wooden shield. What's this button do? Subscribe. Thank you. Hey, Ismira, subscribe. How are we doing on time? 1 o'clock. Alright, we have another like 40 minutes left. I love Fridays. Look at the opponents. We got good opponents every game. Learning chess. Only 1800, but he's played a lot of tough games against me. Why not bishop f5? I got a better question. I've got a better question. Why bishop f5? I mean, to be honest, bishop f5 might be a good move. It might be a good move. I don't know. But I like the stability of bishop e6. It's reminding me of my game with Hey It's Mira. You guys are like really rock like chess players. Chess rocks. Rock stars. Do I want to centralize my king to e7? Or do I want to play something like g5 and bring it up here? My game was like good actually. I wasn't sure. Right, the plan is double rooks and trade shit off. So do I go g5, rook d1, king g7? You know, ultimately, maybe I can get some shit going on the other side. I keep thinking I'm playing Hey It's Miro for some reason. That was last game's opponent. Black's really active, so I have full comp for my bad structure. What's that about? That's a sneaky looking move. I don't like that move. I really, really don't like that move. Shit, and I'm gonna lose on time. That's awkward. That's really awkward. I like your bishop f5 suggestion now. I wish my bishop was on f5 and I could play like rook takes c3 check. Can like read his mind. Jesus Christ, dude. Did I waste time here? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Seriously. He's like a radar detector for attacking pawns. It's seriously insane. Why is everyone I play like 2600? Jesus Christ. It's just like insane move after insane move. That was Schumacher's suggestion. Have you seen my radar detector? Oh no. Uh, he had me. He had me again. I lost. I was lost again. I blundered here with rook f3. Everything was okay until this. I just hung a piece. It's like ridiculous. Wow. We just both missed it. Rook takes e6. Simple. Honestly, I thought I had played badly before that. The computer thinks I was okay. I have compensation still. But I just hung a piece. What about, like, moving my king to f6? I mean, wouldn't that be better? I don't really want to play bishop g4. It would allow him to play rook e3. No big deal. What about my king, like, on e5? It's not good. It's not so easy. So, knight d5, c4, knight c7, d5, question mark. Holy shit. The computer prefers e6. I let you off the hook there with a slightly inaccurate move order. White has absolutely nothing here. And then the other interesting question was, black slightly better? Was bishop e4 a mistake? Apparently not. But wow, the computer wants to take on d2. No, then it likes my move. Okay, my move was good. Your move was good. Now it wants to move the bishop again with bishop c5. And now you trade bishops. You should have traded bishops. You traded on the next move. It's equal. I mean, this endgame should be equal. But every game is like time pressure. Well, I wasn't tricky. He's just like, you know, he just cracks. Most people crack in time pressure. I'm just trying to stay alive, man. I'm not trying to be tricky. I hung a piece in the process. My thinking was that he's just trying to come back. He actually didn't try to, like, win a piece. Like, neither of us saw it. That was funny. Learning chess. Fridays, I take all the challenges in order. So I don't know. Why did I play e4 today, by the way? I should have played d4 against Senchess. I don't know what made me play e4. I've been playing d4 since last night on a bunch of anonymous games. I kind of got back into playing d4. I've been playing e4, 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 e4. And then it's more relaxing to play d4, honestly. Thanks, Morales. Interesting game. I like the Queen's Gambit accepted. Even the fact that, you know, despite the fact that Max Dlugi plays it. I had the exact same game yesterday. Someone played this strange b5 move. b5's pretty bad. But I guess it's playable. Yesterday the guy played this horrifying move here, like bishop a6 or something. Yeah, that's good. Keeps your pawn. Tea with Mandy. Yeah, whatever. Alright, just looking at the Twitch streams. I hate that, the recommended channels. Yeah, I watch a lot of Baldur's Gate. Alright, let's see. e4. What did I play yesterday? He didn't play that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, e4 is sharper, but I didn't make up my mind what I'm going to do here. Hadn't really made up my mind yet about that. Take, b3. I'm not used to playing this move order. In past, I almost usually always play e3. So I don't have this like committed to memory what white's supposed to play here. I mean, e3 is fine. It would transpose to sort of stuff that I normally play. Can this transpose to a note boom? It can transpose to a note boom. Note boom is kind of nasty. Yeah, I don't really know e4. Um, Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Nedog, thanks for being a subscriber here. We're gonna be back on Sunday with the Kick simul stream. Kick simul stream. Kick simul stream. 25 players. Sunday, 6:30 p.m. CEST. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is very good for black. But I think it exists. It's existing somewhere theoretically. You haven't played the Simon in weeks. I've got a tournament coming up in 2 weeks. 2250 Potzer IM group, the weakest tournament, the weakest round robin I have played since like 1997 or something. It's gonna be a nightmare. And 2 double rounds. I just don't even want to think about it. My goal is to not lose any rating points and never play another one of these tournaments. The organizer, I just like trusted him. The past ones have been good, and then all of a sudden I saw the list and it was like filled with weak players. 3 good IMs and then a bunch of people who are like 2270 and below. It's an absolute disaster. But it's all I've got, you know. My only warm up for the World Senior will be this like disgusting IM tournament. The only good thing about it is that it's close to my house, so it's like walking distance to the venue, so at least I don't have to like, spend a lot of time. Sometimes I played in tournaments where I have to commute like 45 minutes to the venue and home, and that really adds up. And the fact the tournament is like within walking distance, like short walking distance of where I live, is really beneficial. That's the other reason why I'm agreeing to play. Like, there's a lot of tournaments in Budapest on a regular basis, but many of them are being held in like the other side of the city in Buda, in Szélkommentár, and it just literally would take me like 40 minutes to commute back and forth. That's like almost 2 hours added onto, you know, added onto 5-6 5-hour games. I don't want to do that. So wish me luck. The goal is to not lose any rating points. It's an ambitious goal, but we'll see if we can pull it off. Any rating points I do lose will have to be recouped in the World Senior. But if I break even on this tournament, I could probably gain 15 rating points in the World Senior and get back to like 2350. Would I have to go over the bridge? Yeah, I have to go over the bridge and take the tram, and it's not less than 30 minutes if I was lucky to get to the other tournaments. I'm not going to do that. I only play in this tournament every year because it's like on the Pesh side, and the organizer was consistently making it strong, but now he like sold out and made it like a super weak group. I told him that Sladgie was not happy with him. But as I'm not Mark Esserman, I would never bail on a tournament at the last minute, screwing everyone over. I don't do stuff like that. You know, people with no moral fiber do stuff like that. Oh, my tummy hurts. Butters, I can't play in the tournament. I'm going to fly home to the United States. Oh, my stomach hurts so bad. I'm going to need to abandon and go back to the USA. No, we don't do that. We tough it out here. Um, when you agree to play in a round robin tournament, you keep your word. Because other people are counting on you, especially if you're a higher rated player. If you're one of the higher rated players, people are counting on you, you know, to maintain the average of the tournament. I'm one of the higher 3 rated players in that tournament. If I were to bail at the last second, they might not be able to find a player to replace me. It's not like foreign IMs who are rated over 2300 are that easy to come by, who are free for 7 days to play in a tournament. Astrobate, what's up? Vlad Frolov, too. Archer Frolov. This doesn't look good, Butters. That's a passed pawn you've got there. Taking en passant has been ruled out, and you have bishop b4 check. That's kind of a nice surprise you've got there for me. We can deal with that. Learning chess, I don't know. He's making up openings as he goes along. He's been capable of playing amazing chess, but it seems like there's something strangely inconsistent about learning chess. One game they're 1100, and the next game they're 2000, and I never know what to expect. Black is basically lost in 10 moves here. Basically lost. No, having said that, it's not over till the fat lady sings. Is that no longer PC to say that? It's body image shaming. My bishop's better than your bishops. You would say the same for learning chess. Learning chess, yeah, he's he varies between 1100 and 2100 in strength from game to game. It's very odd. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. He's played some games against me that are terrific, and then other games where it looks like he just learned to play, last week. It's really strange. Asterbate, thanks for gifting a sub to Vlad Frolov, too. Cousin of Frolov Artur. No, I don't know. Artur Detour. I like playing b6 here. I really do. But I think the jury is still out on this. What's the best thing to do? Knight c5? I could have played b6 too. I don't know. The one thing that we have learned about learning chess is that they're a huge fan of bullet chess supporter. They're a member of the Bullet Chess Booster Society. They have fundraisers for bullet chess. Well, frankly, my dear, I'd like to play b6, but I can't necessarily do that, so we'll just push it real good. Yeah, rook b1. We're not up any material. 4 pawns, 6 pawns, 5 pawns, 1 pawn, 6 pawns, equal material. Oh my god. Queen b6, what a move. Queen b6 is perverse. That is perverse. It's a perverse move. I was going to play this anyway. Queen b6 is really not a good idea. How can you not be like multiple people? Variance. Push it real good. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, next game, Schumacher. Oh, we have 15 minutes left. This might be our last game, depending. I have a new plan. Is that even legal? Vlad Frolov says thanks. Vlad Frolov, welcome. Yeah, Nag, I like how you're always up to date with the latest current events. I like to have fun with current events here, and so he's on cue with a joke about the morning after pill or whatever. It's available over the counter, so you know. I'm gonna play the Rubinstein move order. I played this yesterday. My name is Acerbate. My name is Bill Clinton. And I'm here to talk to you guys about something that's very close to my heart. The morning after pill. Uh-oh. I might need one. Uh-oh. Marshall, don't do that. Frankie didn't play that move. And now, you guys want to consider knight f6, e5, knight g8. Knight f6, e5, knight d7, bishop takes c4, knight b6. I don't like those lines, so we got to play c5. Marshall didn't challenge Rubinstein when they played this. He only played e3, and you know this will transpose to an e4, Queen's Gambit accepted. c5 is the only move I've got that really puts any amount of pressure on White's position. The c5 line isn't considered that bad for Black, I think. Am I supposed to play knight f6? I believe so. But I never played this, you know, I don't know any theory. Thank the god it wasn't knight f6, knight g5 included. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank the god. The god. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to take. So this is like a line that I never played. I did study it 20 years ago, more. I think I studied this like in 1998. How long ago was that? 1998. Oh my god. That was 25 years ago. Well, that's not much. Now the $1 million question. I had a really good game in this against somebody. But I really don't know if I'm supposed to play bishop d6. That's a line, right? Bishop d6. Or bishop e7. Bishop e7 looks bad. I mean, he's got like bishop f4, and I'm gonna like die. I think I have to play bishop d6. I mean, what question is there here? You just resigned in that game because I played bishop takes f6. Yeah, man, I was like pissed though. You know, it was like, dude, what is this? I was in a bad mood, but it was like so gross. I hated that. I can't believe you play that crap. It's a draw, man. I mean, it's a draw. I just offered you a draw and you said no, so I resigned. It's just so uninteresting. All right. A6. What are you doing with knight e2? I think queen e2 is theoretically a move here. Aren't you supposed to play queen e2 check? And then I have to play queen e7 and the ending is good for white? I feel like... And the other thing, by the way, like, he's supposed to take with a piece on d5, no? Knight takes d5. Not pawn takes d5. That's the other thing. All right, remember, we're playing the legendary Schumacher. Grab him by the... Excuse me. You don't play for endings. It's not a question of that, you know, it's just like, I mean, the position just doesn't have any dynamics at all for either side. If I say it's a draw, it's a draw. All right. I like endings. Okay, what's up? What's up now, neighbors? It's a wonderful world in the neighborhood. Whatever. I can't remember Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay, I have knight g4. That's very, very deep. But doesn't seem right. Acerbate, I don't approve of that move. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad. Bishop takes check. Oh, you want to do the bishop takes check. It's close, you know, it's funny, it's close. That bishop on c4 is nice and loose, but what do I do about it? He's got bishop f4 defending. Takes check, knight g4 doesn't work. That doesn't work. Knight g4, interesting idea, but it doesn't feel like black, you know, that has enough development for that kind of thing to be valid here. I want to develop my pieces. At the same time, I'm like mildly concerned about my plan or lack thereof. h6. h6, h6, h6. Rook e8. h6 with the idea of rook e8. h6 with the idea of rook e8. Knight d7. Knight d7. Alright, whatever. It's a move. I don't know what the best move is. It's the Benoni. It's the snake Benoni. Mr. Coffee, welcome. What's your favorite snake, Benoni? What's your favorite kind of snake? What's your favorite kind of Benoni? Uh-huh. I like this, honestly. Sorry. That too. That too. Access to the e5 square. I think Schumacher should go for f4. f4 is the bomb. You know, there is this sort of like, you know, queen c7. I love that dumb end of the diagonal. Oh no. That's why he's a world senior. What message was... Oh no. Did you ban Nedog for calling me a senior? No need to shout, Nedog. This is a warning. Do not play f4. Just warning you, Nedog. I mean, obviously I'm going to play 95. God, I love the snake Benoni in the morning. Roasted snake Benoni. Bishop h3 is next. Would that be sick if that worked? Like bishop a2, bishop h3, knight f4. I love the smell of Benoni in the morning. There's another possibility of front loading, the front loader. Another ATM got taken out somewhere in the news yesterday by people with the forklift. You know, the problem with that though, isn't the money like guarded by something that like squirts ink on the money? If a security measure has been like triggered, like when you go to the shopping mall and like try to steal something, and you rip one of those tags off and the ink goes all over it, doesn't it have like ink defense, like an octopus? Octocash. Oh yeah. All right. Now what do we do? Knight f3. I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking this. I feel like we have something here. Knight g4, f4. The f4 is dangerous though. I'm just like rambling and I've got to be exact here. There's no time for screwing up. Bishop g5. He has bishop g5. God damn it. Talking out of your ass again. I knew you would play f4 at some point. Nedog said not to do it, but you did it anyway. That move looks close to insane, right? Close to insane. We are close to insane. Inverted. White's position is inverted. He's an invertebrate. He's like, he has an exoskeleton. After f5, he's all exoskeleton. Wow. I don't know, man. This just looks too good. But you got some tricks, I guess. You got some tricks. 99% exoskeleton. H5. I just can't get a handle on what I'm doing here. I am confused. This is Astrobane's favorite trick. He's made a few pawn moves. in this game. Never did get the F5 in. So what's the easiest way to execute? Don't overextend or anything. Alright guys, this is last game. I gotta go. It was nice knowing you. We'll finish on that note. I always like to finish the stream on a high note. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. We have some advantage. It seems that black has some advantage here. Oh no. Double attack? The double attack. Tactical buzzsaw. Double attack, tactical buzzsaw variation. Alright. What happened there? Was I good all the way? See, so the main line is knight takes d5. Because the e4 pawn is like poisonous. I can't take that. But okay, e takes d is a line too. Now interestingly, I'm supposed to play a6. I did not know that. So bishop d6 is dubious. Wow. a6 is really, really, really necessary. Okay. Well, good to know. So this is a serious mistake, apparently, because of queen e2 check, which I actually mentioned. And this is just... Julian was doing this. The Mexicans were winning this position with black back in 1995. Easy money. Look at that. Look at that score. This is just bad for white. Really bad. I mean, I think knight g3 is what we expected. When a Mexican tells you not to play f4, I gotta go, guys. So knight e4 just lost the game. He's still okay here. He's still okay. I wasn't even sure about c4. Actually, b5 is better. Wow, that's a nice move. Anyway, yeah, you just blundered. I mean, it's just not an easy position to play. Like, what is white supposed to do? c4 was kind of a gamble. I'm basically sacking a pawn. But I have, like, so much compensation. It's just out of control. Like, white's position is basically a... It's just one big, like, weakness. If you're a computer, maybe white is fine, but if for a human being, it's just too easy to make a mistake here. All right, guys. I'll see you later. See you Sunday. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Vlad, I got to go, so I can't take your challenge today. Next time, we'll play you. Later, guys. Bye-bye.